Sunday night baseball now from venerable Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, interleague baseball, the first of three between the Chicago Cubs and the Boston Red Sox. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Well, Matt, the other thing, I mean, they're 3-2 on the homestand, so they haven't been real consistent. You'd like to see 4-1 or even 5-0 at this point, the way they've played baseball. That's why this game today puts you at 4-2, and now you feel a little bit better, like you're playing pretty good, consistent ball.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, I think the key here is their base running. Believe it or not, they've got to run the bases better. Aggressive style. I love it. I think you steal bases, go first to third, and anytime you have a runner in scoring position, just wave him. Force that defense to throw him out.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the National League. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-2. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. And there's ball 1.
1-0.
Runners on first with one down. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Ben Zobrist now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 home runs. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 9 driven in. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Cubs strand 1, and now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. John Lackey, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Into the box now is Dustin Pedroia as he'll lead off the home half of inning number 1.
Dustin Pedroia.
Swinging a soft liner that gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they came up a little short last time out, but they've still been one of the hotter teams around, winning 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Back-to-back hits, and now the inning is set up. They're trying to put the first run on the board, so you can bunt, move them up. Now you're second and third. You may draw the infield in, or if they sit back, get the easy ground ball, and you pick up the first run of the game. But it's all set up with those back-to-back singles, and now you can do whatever you want to do with the rest of the inning.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, Hanley.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. He's hitting just south of 300 in April. This is in the air out to right. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Lackey comes set. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Schwarber.
Into the windup and the pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this is lifted high in the air down the line behind third. And Sandoval will put this one away for out number 1.
All right, time for an adjusted defensive alignment for the Red Sox.
Number 5.
And I'm looking at first base at Mitch Moreland. You know, we talk so often about his offense, but this guy's one of the best defenders in the game.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit at third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's Addison Russell. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No, 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Wow, that ball was hit hard on the 2-0 count right there. Even though you find yourself down 2-0 in the count as a pitcher, you can't just lay one in there. This guy's a professional hitter.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you, you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Batting ninth.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the right side. Moreland is there. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Ripped on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1 from Big John. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Has a look, now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Comes set with the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 302 is the average coming in, still without a home run and 5 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
Look out, 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Come on, let's get the ground ball.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One-0 count. Here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. One there. On to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning underway. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Moving under it, Almora makes the play. 1 away.
The shortstop,
and with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Digging in to try it again, Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks. When he hit that ball, it took a big bounce and hopped over the wall for an automatic double.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. A base hit in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his 6th double so far on the year. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. High pop up. Rizzo is there for it. 2 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Striding in, Hanley Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Grounded foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. They trail things here 2-0. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Zobrist.
And a high strike there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's there, and he's out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and it bangs off the monster. He's through first and hustling for second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That's what good hitters do. You get a pitch you like, and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Russell.
Here's Addison Russell. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, this guy's going to get a nickname with the word wild in it if he keeps this up. That's his second wild pitch of the game, and this one cost him a run. Not sure if he got a cleat stuck out there or what, but this one wasn't anywhere near the zone.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi going back on it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 3-0. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Now another 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here's the 0-1. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. The 2-2 one more time. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
So a runner on first with one out now, and standing in now the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count. 2-0.
Now the rare 2-0 pitch to Sandoval. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
Andrew Benintendi.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count. 0-2. This is popped up. Bryant is calling for it, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. And he's safe.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes. 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Baez fields it cleanly. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Wilson Contreras. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll get it into second. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Well, that was a nice swing and that opposite field base hit. Hey, he's using the whole field. He's off to a great start. If he stays like this could be a monster year for him.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Benintendi comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready for another shot now. Javier Baez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. He's running again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. Cubs lead it 3-0. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Right back at it now is Lackey as he gets ahead to start the frame. It's strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Xander Bogaerts. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw to first gets him, and Lackey looks to be in control here. There are 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
2 out, nobody on. Hard hit to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. A strong inning that time out of John Lackey, as he holds on to a 3-0 lead. Joe Kelly takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chris Bryant.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
It looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is line to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in. Now you got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Take it off. Let's get 2.
Ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Give me a break, huh?
Here it comes, 1-0. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A runner at first with no outs here. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Three balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Nobody out, runner on first. runner goes for second. And he won't have to contend with the throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
All right, Redsox. Let's go Redsox.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Get the double play.
1-1 now to Zobrist. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. None out, runners at first and second.
Come on, Boston.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
I kind of hope he doesn't drive one out of the ballpark or in the gap. Maybe just walk, because I'm looking at the on-deck circle. You got the big slugger on the on-deck circle. I want to see him take a chance at a granny.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. But any thoughts of a throw will be academic here. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Get the double play, you joker.
Hit out towards second. Pedroia has it. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
In now, Albert Almora, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit hard towards center, and a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Oh, 2 out base hits. That's how you win championships. The teams that come up with the big clutch hits, they usually win.
Addison Russell.
Ready for another shot now. Addison Russell, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit. The tag, and he is out at third base, cut down, trying to go first to third, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Cubs are on top, 5-0. Here's Hanley Ramirez. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Now the 0-1 from Big John. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Sharp ground ball to third. Bryant is up with it, and he's set down, one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is Contreras, and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 delivery. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, that was a good-looking slider to hit. He kind of hung him one. When you got a slider right there and it's spinning towards you, that's the one you annihilate.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Lackey looks in. 1-1 pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Set to deal on 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bryant onto the grass, and that retires the side. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Red Sox 1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs.
He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Well, they put up a lot of runs the whole game, and the game plan to me is simple. They've been aggressive. They've hit the first pitch like he does right here and gets the base hit, and they've done it throughout the whole game. They've been very successful with their game plan.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 2-0 on the way. Out of play off to the right. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Payoff pitch one more time. High in the air into shallow left center. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there and records the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Throw over to first. Runner's back. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fooled him there, and a little pop up to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Well, when your average is down that low, you'll take any kind of hit. He'll take that all day long right there.
Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
The 0-1 delivery. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Pedroia on to Moreland as they get them both. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. We've got more on this Sunday night after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 0-1 from Big John. Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Lackey ready with the 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 5-1. Robbie Ross has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
28, Robbie Ross.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Anthony Rizzo.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Past experience with Robbie Ross, 1 for 6. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And he misses again, 2-0. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He was a double play victim last time around. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Full count. Here it comes. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Line hard into left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 5-1. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Pitch lined into left field, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got a base hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard. He's been seeing the ball great. That right there now makes him 3 for 4 in the evening. Really swinging the bat.
Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
The 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's another single, another hit. Now they are first and second. They just haven't come up with that big hit to drive a lot of runs in. They got to break things open pretty soon.
Junior.
Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
3-0 now.
This is what's frustrating at times. You know, he's got a big lead, he's got a 4-run lead, and then he comes out and doesn't throw strikes. Look, this thing can evaporate real quick if he doesn't throw strikes.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here it comes on 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Here it is on 3-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 18, Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Coming up on the century mark in pitches now through the first 7 2/3.
Tell you what, 100 pitches and he gets through the 8th inning. He's run out of bullets, but he's done his job. Now it's time to turn over to the bullpen. I don't think we'll see him in the 9th, but if he gets through the 8th, that's a nice job.
2-1. Second and third, 2 away. On the ground left side, that's a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
I tell you what, that was so pretty. The left-handed hitter, when he takes the ball the other way for the base hit, head down, stayed with that pitch the whole way, and just drove it to left field. It was beautiful.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and it appears we're going to have a pitching change as that'll end the night for John Lackey. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Hector Rondon enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
56, Hector Rondon.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5 and the Red Sox 2. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network from Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one. Tyler Thornburg enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's Addison Russell. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. Hitless in 3 at-bats.
Russell.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Up high. 2-1 now. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Wilson Contreras will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Ready with the 1-0. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. Benintendi is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. They're still out in front, 5-2. Wade Davis enters the game to
Now
finish
pitching for
this
the
one off
Chicago
here in the
Cubs,
bottom of the ninth.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He'll be the one to lead off against Wade Davis, who will look to try to save this one here.
Number 16.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Almora is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's set and the pitch. Dustin Pedroia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Winning pitcher in this one would be John Lackey should the lead hold up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away without much trouble. And the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, it's never easy to win games on the road, so they are very happy with this win.
5-2 the final score tonight. John Lackey takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Wade Davis records the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.